Eat a grenade! What is going on today, Rangers? Matt from Tech Ranger Gaming. Today we are starting a new series, and I'm super excited about it. We are playing The Division. Now, hold on. Like, I know maybe some of you are like, okay, man, why are you playing The Division? The Division, Massive is trying to make The Division go through a big change coming in October with the 1.4 patch. So, super excited about that. The patch is actually not going to add any new content necessarily. It is more geared towards fixing the game in its current state and streamlining things and making everything work a lot better than what it should. What I wanted to do was create a series because the 1 through 30 leveling right now, I think to me is like the best part of this game right now. Sure, you get to end game and like that initial kind of, it's like the honeymoon phase. Like you feel like a badass and you're doing, activities here and there, and it's great. But then you run into the actual enemies, and then they're like bullet sponges. Especially when you get really high up, or even in the underground now, you get those level 35 enemies, and they're just, they're so hard to kill. We'll kind of talk about stuff as we go along, but really it's just for you guys to see the game at its best, in my opinion, and we'll just kind of talk about things as we go through it. So I hope you'll join me, and I'll try to make these videos more close to maybe 10 minutes or so. They might go a little bit longer. This first episode might go a little longer, because we'll probably trying to get through that the first section of the game. So I did the like first initial mission that you do. Like you go and you go ahead and pick up a mission from, you meet Fei Lao for the first time and all that jazz. I guess I'll also kind of talk about my experience with like this first section of the game. First things first, like when I jumped in, I was just kind of awestruck. I was like, wow, this is gonna be a really cool environment to kind of mess around in. Like looking back at how powerful my character's, like, my main is right now, and then what this game is at the beginning is surreal. Like, you're like, wow, okay, skills take a long time to replenish. My guns aren't nearly as accurate as they should be, or as you think they would be. It's kind of a struggle, man. Just lay down. Yeah. Here's, I guess, one of the things I guess I can talk about is the pulse. I was watching a lot of these big Division YouTubers, and they kind of make videos explaining like what they'd fix to the Division, what they don't like, and that sort of thing. And one of the things I saw, and I think it was an Arrekz and Skill Up's video, which I'll link below. It's a long discussion about, what they would fix and stuff. But anyways, this was actually, they talked about the pulse skill. It gives you like a straight up increase of your damage output, because you're getting more crit damage. Ooh. I think that sort of skill is good in the sense that you can kind of use it strategically with your team, but on the other note, it's like, unless you're playing in a team, someone might not have that skill on. Otherwise, you're just like, well, damn, I guess I really need to put the skill on, otherwise I'm not going to be doing as much damage as I could be. So I kind of don't like it in that respect. And I think it would be better suited if the pulse was just like a pulse, and that it didn't actually give you more damage, but instead they can work on just balancing in general. Oh yeah, I like this gun. The thing with the M4 is you gotta burst this thing, man. This recoil is insane. If you guys don't know, the Division, the enemies usually that you'll encounter, at least until you hit, some of the missions, will be just red enemies, and those are just regular health, no armor. Another thing. Oh, I gotta hold this area. Don't want to run away. Another thing I saw in, I'll put Marco's video in the description as well. He was talking about like maybe adding like armor to your agent, which I think would be a cool addition. If you guys don't know I need to get out of here. You can't be going Rambo on these lower level side missions, because you are not very powerful, and I have no heal right now, so it's real. For those of you that don't know, like, the more you get, like, especially in the missions, you'll see enemies with health bars. They'll either be purple or yellow, but they'll also have armor. One of Marco's suggestions would be to maybe add, like, an armor bar for the Division agent, which I think would be pretty interesting. Well, maybe not totally realistic, but on the same note, how is it realistic for these other guys to have armor, right? And he's actually going to the Elite Task Force, which is going on this week, I believe. Something Massive's doing to get a wraparound of what the problems are with the game. They have a pretty good idea of what the problems are with this game right now. They very much want to involve the community in those decisions as well. So I'm really looking forward to it. The game is still the game. It's just like one part of it, meaning the end game, that's really kind of broken right now. Really cool to see the community involved as much as they are going to be in shaping this game's future, and I think that's what it's all about. Like, I think developer and community should go hand in hand. Like, obviously the developers take the hard work of putting the game together and all that, but I think the community should be the ones shaping the game. And as we've seen from YouTubers like Arrekz or SkillUp or Marco or any of these other big Division YouTubers, and even my buddy Sly, like, that does some Division stuff, they have valid criticisms, and it's really going to be interesting to see what comes to all those. Just got level 3, and we are going to the Precinct Siege, which I believe is the police station at the end of the Brooklyn area. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this solo as much as possible, because a solo Division experience is, to me, like, pretty important. So I have grenades. These guys have those health bars, and that's what Marco was talking about, like maybe giving that armor to like a player, which I think would be pretty cool. So another thing I want to do with this series too is I don't want to cut it too much. So one, I'm going to try to speak eloquently and articulate, but also I don't want to cut this too much, just because I want to show you guys gameplay as it is now if you're not familiar with it, and if you are, just kind of maybe see how good it was here and what it is at endgame. Now, granted, it's still not perfect here either, but I have a lot of fun with it. Little bit of a funky cover mechanic right there. Sometimes, like, your dude sticks to the wrong thing, like when you're trying to move cover to cover, or it's like too sticky that you can't get out of it easily. So I guess that's one thing they could tweak. Some of my buddies have had similar thoughts on that. Ha ha ha! That's the one I really like, the ability for you to see where the grenade is going to go. I know that doesn't really work too well in PvP, because people can see the grenades and jump out of the way. But on the same note, it kind of is nice, so you can jump out of the way, and it's just like, oh, a grenade came out of nowhere and killed me. Maybe there'll be a system device for that in the Dark Zone. Maybe they'll just take that out. Dark Zone is like PvP area, if you guys don't know already. Oh god, I hear melee guy! Nope! 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 Yeah, but beat him up. Yeah, beat him up. Good old JTF, guys. Always good for taking a beating. I remember redoing this part so much, but I think now that I actually have a, You chucked that grenade all the way from over there, man? Damn. That's some Call of Duty stuff right there. I also think they could do well to, maybe tweak the way that NPCs throw grenades.
It's a little excessive.
Sometimes they just kind of rush you as well, and I get that, like, to get you out of cover and all that, but sometimes it's just like, okay, this dude's moving up at me and I'm like shooting at him? Really? Oh god. That's not good. That is not good. You know, I thought for a second, like, I thought that was going to be an issue, like, when I moved up there, like, I might get hit by that fire, like, somebody shoots that thing, but I thought, no, there's no way. See, like, this dude's just, like, moving up. Like, what are you doing? Get away from me! Oh, God, now I'm almost dead. I'm probably gonna die right here, guys. Like, what are you doing? Like, how? I don't... Oh, my God. Massive, fix that. Like, don't let somebody roll up on me that easily. I probably died so many times just from that. Okay, so I'm back to where I was. I need to take out this purple guy, and then I need to go for the big guy. Okay. I didn't know there was one right there, too. Damn. Now I'm kind of in a predicament. It's like I don't want to... Don't you move, dude. Okay, so I got that guy. This guy's gonna roll up on me. Like, Stop that, man. Like, I'm gonna play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy now. Oh, great. Now there's more that just spawned. Okay, I need to get back or I'm gonna die. Oh! Man, I almost died right there. So, I guess let's talk about the loot while my health regenerates. So, the loot, you see that it's green, that's better than what I have. I don't have all common stuff. I think the loot works well. Like, it needs to be scaled properly, I think. And in the end game, it's just not there. Like, you get to the point, especially, like, I think once 1.1 came out with the incursions and all that, I think it just really screwed up the meta. And instead of just looking for high ends that were better than what you had, you were looking for gear sets, and like that's all that really mattered. Unless you found, oh my god, this guy's rolling up on me, dude. Get away. You just were looking at gear score, and I think the gear score just kind of messed up the meta for the worst. But like say, like right now, in this 1 through 30 grind, I think it's at its best. Like I just want to keep finding better stuff. So as you guys can see, there is the Brooklyn Bridge, and that is what we're supposedly gonna go across. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think you guys pretty much know. If you played the game, you know what happens anyway. But so you get to Manhattan some way, and that's where we'll start the next episode. There might be more than 30 episodes. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now, just because I don't want to make these like super long. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm super looking forward to the next one. I'm going to try to throw this out to, Massive and the guys over there, because they love seeing their game being played and seeing where they can improve and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to the future of the division and where it's going to go. I love it enough to, just want to see it to succeed. And I think if you criticize something that you play like a game you play or something like that, it just means you really love it and you want to see it succeed. So that's my thought process for the division, really, and figured I'd play through what made this game great in the first place, see where we can improve from there. If you guys are up for the journey, you're more than welcome, man. Just but as far as like special guests and stuff like that popping up in these episodes, you never know. I like I say, I do want to play it solo just to kind of show you guys the solo experience and where that is. I might matchmake for a mission or two, but we'll see. But next episode, we will be traveling to Manhattan. Maybe I might throw it up this weekend. Maybe do like every other day. I'll upload one of these videos. We'll go from there. Thanks for watching again, guys. Super appreciate it. Definitely drop that like if you like the video and like the series. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I guess I'll see you next time, agents.